Alright, so today I'm going to be going over 2017's, or may I say last year's STAAR test. Alright, here we have your reference sheet. My suggestions for y'all, go ahead and tear it out. That way you guys have, it's readily available for y'all. Alright, so number one, kiddos. They're telling us that Mary bought 6 packets of seeds, of tomato seeds. Each packet contained 24 seeds. She planted 1 packet of the seeds and 15 seeds sprouted. Which statement about the seeds in the remaining packets is best supported by this information? Alright, kiddos, guys, so they've given us quite a bit of information here, which we're going to have to do some things to it, or utilizing, I say. Alright, so she bought a total of 6 packets. But first, let's focus on the first one. On that first packet that she had, it had a total of 24, since each packet has a total of 24 seeds. However, of those 24, only 15 sprouted, which we can say that 15 out of 24 sprouted, or if we simplify, we can say that 5/8 of the seeds sprouted. So, the question is now asking us, which statement about the seeds in the remaining packets is best supported by this information? Alright, kiddos, they're asking us for the remaining packets. So if she had a total of 6, she's already used 1, or planted, the seeds in 1 of them. So that means that she has 5 packets left, and there's 24 seeds in each packet, which means that she has a total of 120 seeds. So with that being said, if 5 out of every 8 seeds sprouted, we can expect that X amounts of 120 would sprout. And y'all can just cross multiply, kiddos. And when y'all cross multiply, you all will get 75 seeds will sprout. Around there, give or take. So with that being said, the correct answer here, ladies and gentlemen, is letter B. Alright, so now moving on. Number 2. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle FGH. That's a keyword, kiddos, guys, similar. So now the question is asking us, what is the value of X in centimeters? Alright, so first of all, let's find the corresponding sides. Here, we can say that segment AB, which is right there, segment AB corresponds to segment FG, which is right there, which is to that one. So red with red. Now, let's see which one's us. It's color-coded green. Alright, so now it's going to be segment BC corresponds with CBC, corresponds with GH. And right there. So we could say the red is to red, green is to green, and I guess blank is to blank. So, let's go and solve for it. So we can set up a proportion to solve this. Here, kiddos, guys, there's a lot of ways of doing proportions, however y'all see it best. I'm going to label this one here as a small, or the original, however you want to see it. And this one is a larger one. So I'm going to put small over large. So small with small, large with large. Alright, so we need to use the measurements for sides that they've already given us, or corresponding sides that both have measurements. In this case, I'm going to use segment AB and segment FG. So on the small one, the red, so to say, is 9. The same, or the corresponding side on the larger one, is 13 5/10. We set it equal to, now 15 on the small one is to X on the large one. And you all can cross multiply here, kiddos, and you all will end up getting 22 5/10. So the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is letter F. Alright, now moving on. Number 3. If X is equal to 14, which equation is true? Alright, kiddos, so here, guys, we have to use a distributive property for some of our answer choices. The correct answer here is letter C, but instead of working them all out, I'm just going to show you how C works, or how to solve C, and I'm pretty sure y'all can solve the rest. So I'm going to rewrite it here. 2x minus 3 is equal to 22. Alright, so what I mean by the distributive property, whenever we have a term or a number outside of parentheses and numbers or terms inside of parentheses, it's multiplication, kiddos. There's no addition, subtraction, or division, which means we multiply. Y'all can draw little arrows just so you guys don't forget. 2 times positive x is 2x. this minus, which, or I guess you all can see it as -3. It means that it's -3. So positive 2 times -3 gives us -6 is equal to 22. Now to solve that, kiddos, guys, we need to do inverse operations, or how do we undo something? How do you undo, or what's the opposite of subtracting 6? Adding 6. What I do to one side of my equal sign, I must do to the other side. So plus 6, we're left with 2x being equal to 28. Now the inverse, or the opposite, or to undo, or the opposite of multiplying x by 2 is to divide by 2. What I do to one side, I do to the other side, and we establish that x is equal to 14. Alrighty, so moving on. Next one here. Number 4. A utility, let me see. A utility line runs underground through Shane's rectangular backyard, which is right here, guys. Shane is not allowed to dig within 3 feet of the utility line. The diagram below shows the dimensions of Shane's backyard in feet. The dashed line represents a utility line. So right here, guys, Shane cannot dig within 3 feet of that, which basically he cannot dig in that area right there. So now they're asking us, what is the area in square feet of the part of the backyard in which Shane is allowed to dig? All right, so here, kiddos, guys, we have a parallelogram, or a rectangle. The formula for the area of that is area is equal to the base times the height, or length times width. All right, so when y'all do that, kiddos, you end up establishing that 17 times 14. The area of just that section right there is 238 feet squared. But is that it? No, we can't forget about this little section over here, kiddos. So if all of this is 22 feet, if all of that is 22 feet, and that's 14, and that's 3, and that's 3, 14 plus 3 plus 3 is 20. So I guess we can say that this right here is 22 minus 20. So that has a width of 2 feet. And we already know our length, which is over here, kiddos. So if that's 17, that's also 17. So 2 times 17 gives us 34. So 238 plus 34 gives us 272 feet squared. Correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is letter F. Alright, moving on to number 5. The table shows the prices of some breakfast items at a restaurant. Sarah ordered 2 eggs. Sorry, because it was lagging. Ordered 2 eggs, a slice of bacon, and a glass of orange juice for breakfast. The sales tax for the order was 48 cents. She paid for her breakfast with a $10 bill. All right, kiddos, so here, guys, we need to go through the table to, I guess, find a cost. See what exactly she got and how much that costs. So here, they're telling us that she ordered 2 eggs. And each egg is $1.69. So we can put 169 plus 169 because she ordered 2 eggs. But is that all she ordered? No, she also ordered a slice of bacon, which was $1.49. Plus, she also ordered an orange juice, which is $1.09. When you add all those up, kiddos, the total for that was is $5.96. Is that all she was charged for? No. She was also charged 48 cents in tax. So you have to add 48 cents to that. And remember, kiddos, guys, when you all are adding or subtracting decimals, you must line them up, okay? You must line them up. So with that being said, the total, including the tax, is $6.44. Is that my answer? No, it's not, ladies and gentlemen. So please don't rush through, guys. Make sure you all read the questions carefully. They're asking us, how much change should she receive from the $10 bill she's paying with? So $10 that she's paying with minus the $6.44, kiddos. And this one, her change will be $3.56. Number 6. The box plots show data about the number of years that farm workers have been employed at each of the 2 farms. And here we have 2 farms. We have Farm X and Farm Y. Which statement is best supported by the information in the box plots? Well, kiddos, guys, when it comes to box plots, keep in mind, kiddos, guys, y'all can start off by labeling them. We can call this right here the minimum. Let me make this smaller. We can call this the min, and the minimum value, and that'll be the maximum value. Here's Q1, here's Q3, and here, kiddos, guys, we have the median. Let me do it down here. The median, okay? So that might help you all out. All right, and also keep in mind that the range is the largest value, or your maximum value minus your minimum value. What else? The IQR, or the interquartile range, can be solved by subtract or Q3 minus Q1, and that gives you your IQR, or your interquartile range. And also remember, kiddos, that each section right here is 25%. So that's 25% of the data, that's 25% of the data, that's 25% of the data, and that right there is 25% of the data. Okay, just giving you guys some refreshers, I guess, on that. So let me make this a little smaller here. Alright, so once again here, that's my min, that's Q1, that's my median, that's Q3, and here's my max. Alright, so here, kiddos, guys, the correct answer here, kiddos, guys, is letter H. The median of the data for farm Y is greater than the median of the data for farm X. Here's my median. We can say it's 18. The median there is 18. The median on farm X is 17. And 18 is greater than 17. Okay. So let's see this choice. Alright, next. Number 7. Lawrence's father gave him 200 baseball cards. Each week, Lawrence purchases 25 baseball cards to add to his collection. Alright, so he's starting off with 200, and he's purchasing 25 baseball cards to add to his collection. The question is asking us, which inequality can be used to find W, the number of weeks after starting his collection when Lawrence will have more than 750 baseball cards in his selection. Alright, kiddos, so here, guys, let's go to start off. We can do it ourselves before we look at our answer choices. First of all, Lawrence is starting off with 200. That's what he has right now, from what his father gave him. But what is he doing to that? He's purchasing $25 to what? To add to his collection. So, I mean, the key word there, guys, is add, but I mean, so we're going to be adding, but how many is he adding? He's adding 25 cards every week, which we can represent that with W. Now, but the question is asking us, when will he have more than 750 baseball cards? So here we have 750 baseball cards. Here we have what he's collecting, or how we can determine how many cards he has. This amount here has to be what? Has to be more than, kiddos. Remember, guys, your inequality always opens up towards a larger value. So whenever that is larger, that, you know, it opens up towards a larger value. If you all see it, the crocodile always eats the bigger piece, or the largest value. So the correct answer there, kiddos, guys, is letter D. And please don't rush through it, kiddos, guys, because see right here, see, they're kind of close, they're very similar, but he's not adding 200, he's not purchasing 200 cards a week. Probably like to, but he's not. He's only adding 25 a week. Alright, so let's keep going here. Number 8. A circular tablecloth has a radius of 2 5/10 feet, or 2.5 feet. Kyle is sewing a piece of ribbon around the edge of the tablecloth. If Kyle has exactly enough ribbon, which measurement is closest to the length of the piece of ribbon in feet? Alright, kiddos, so here, guys, we had some keywords. The keyword here is circular, which we know we're going to be working with the circle. Radius, which we need to know that for some of the different operations with circles. But have he told us area or circumference of a circle? No. They're telling us that he's going to wrap around it. So whenever we're working kind of like with the distance around a circle, we can see it as a perimeter of a circle. We're going to be utilizing the formulas for circumference. And there's two formulas, and they're basically the same. Y'all could utilize circumference equals 2 times pi times radius, or circumference is equal to pi times diameter. However, in this question, they gave us the radius, so maybe one formula might be better than the other, although both would work, kiddos.